Hey guys, hey, hold on. No, they didn't do me like that. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought I was being slick by upgrading my videos to StreamYard. And then, thinking I was gonna be able to play all my clips. I can't stand StreamYard. They fucking worse than these begging ass CCs in the B sector. Damn. Grimy, grimy, grimy. So I just came here for have my morning wake and bake. I ain't lied to you because I don't want to start choking. I'll probably do it after. I just came here for vindication. So I went over there last night. Well, I was a big man, right? Because see, he was live. He had a small intimate crowd. So I decided to go over there, and of course, I found haters over there and people following me again. But somebody has sent me a clip. I need to start checking my Instagram more often. So they got these broke bitches following me around. That's crazy. See, now the other day, computer back out of nowhere, I was sent like I don't have to watch these people. People send me clips. And this is just proof of what I'm saying. They are jealous. These people have been begging since y'all met them. My Cash App, I don't even think is 2 years old yet. I didn't have Cash App before I got here. Y'all know that. Remember, they was talking shit about that. Oh, you're dumb because you don't beg. No, I was just raised better than that. If people want to give, they want to give. If they like, they like. You know what I'm saying? So, computer back the other day, just like many of them, out of nowhere, they'll start talking about my wish list that I was asked for years to make, and I made, and I don't feel ashamed about it. Okay, because I was asked, wasn't begging. I don't try beg on that behalf of none of that. So the bitch that was following me, they said they didn't send me the clip, but they basically the text was basically saying how she was trying to say like she proved something and she know like she hit a stone with me. No, bitch, I hit a stone with you, ho. I hit it with you. What up, Pink Bo Birdo? How you doing, boo? No, I hit a thing with you, ho, and you had to cop a plea and drop down because you was following me around. See, I one thing about me is I love myself way too much to be focused on the next bitch. That part. So it came to my attention. This bitch had her kids online begging. Why are you sitting here begging people you don't even know? Miss Successful. Miss Successful. I tell you, they be on here just lying about their career. I don't know a nurse that need to beg. Good morning, under management. I know you don't hate me. A lot of people don't hate me. I'm just talking about the ones that do. They weird. Always, boo. Always. But yeah, they be up there begging them. They probably trying to figure out how, like, they really think I told you guys, my haters are broke. My haters are broke, bitch. All my haters are broke. Most of them are broke. The only thing them bitches could offer you is moral support, bitch. And that still ain't gonna help with your feelings after I drag your ass. So these bitches got their kids online begging for basic shit. And that's why, oh yeah. And let me address, okay, first let's do a countdown. Because y'all know Nala Daddy came yesterday, right? And he's coming again today. And he's coming again today. Okay. Nah, he coming again today because he gotta start the process of this other thing. But when we go on vacation, he said he gonna do the most. So Nyla got her tablet back. Her dad replaced it, and he buying her another one too. He said, I don't know if he buying her another tablet or another TV, but that's what he's coming today for. Exactly. Speak your mind. They gotta wait till they go on their page and lie, and hopefully it can bang. See, now I can talk. When I hear her ask for stuff in my house, it's stuff we already got in the refrigerator, but people still would sell her the ice cream anyway. But yeah, see, now I got her tablet back, and I got my money. See, this is why I would never have Nala online begging, especially for no fucking Wingstop. Are you okay? She didn't even like that shit anyway, but she did. Let's do a count of why they really mad. Let's do a count, okay? Here we go. See what happened when you deal with providers? Bitches be online pretending to be something they can never be. This is why I can speak my mind freely. See, I ain't, I ain't get pregnant by no man that caused me to run the women. I mean, don't get me wrong, them niggas was a headache, but you know, they gonna provide. They gonna provide, baby. Hold on. See, that's all they got. So we gonna count this money because it makes them mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 250s. 5, 6, 7, 250. 8. And now these are 20. So we're gonna do these in 5s, okay? So that's 8 right there. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 1K. And I ain't had to do shit for it, bitch. Okay. I knew that was gonna make them come down. Mad as hell. But see, Nala ain't got to come over here and beg for no fucking GameStop, bitch. No Wingstop, no GameStop. I don't gotta come on here crying because it's her birthday. You know, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? You bitches is mad at the wrong shit. Okay? You're mad at the wrong things. You know, being mad, like I keep telling you hoes, obsessing over me is not going to change your life. You know, you should be taking lessons instead of hating. But like I said, I just had to come out and say, like, oh, damn, you brought your kids out to bed, not the nurse. Not the nurse bringing her kids out to bed. What type of shit is this? Hey, Miss Rhonda. And they following me around, worried about me. See, this is why one thing I gotta learn from the Church of Uppity. You focus on you and let them other bitches focus on you too. See what I'm saying? They don't want to go nowhere. That's their business. And then, oh yeah, Ray Trigg. I had watched some of his replay trying to, because I had got there late, because when he was live, Nala Daddy was here. Well, majority of the beginning of his live, and I was fussing about him, about his. I know, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Let them come on and say, "Oh, it's person, whatever, bitch." If you know what I can do on my Instagram, because for some reason they trying to mess my community well. It keep asking me for 2-step verification, which I already did. See, you bitches are mad. They like to start with me, talk about my wish list, and then get mad at me because, you know, my life is going to be the same. I keep telling you guys, the only person that give me money is Nala Daddy, and he don't give a fuck about none of you hoes. He don't even want to talk to y'all. He's not computer back man. He's not living off of me. When a man is providing versus being provided for, shit is different. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely different. And I don't deal with no niggas that have to live off of me. That part. And they know better. Like, even when I was younger, like, you couldn't pay me to take care of a next man kid. I used to see girls doing how the baby mother played. I'm like, child, it just couldn't be me. It just couldn't be me. Put it like that. I always got to be the first. I don't give a fuck if I got kids or not. I still want to take guys with kids, depending on the age group. Now, if they adults, that's different. They won't come on their main account because they scary. and they mad and they broke. See what I don't have to lie. This broad child, her kids out here talking about how she was she from poverty. No, you're still in poverty, bitch. You're still in poverty. There's no used to be. Ain't no way a bitch that got it like that is gonna have her kids online begging. They said she was begging the whole lot. I didn't watch, but she was trying to infer that, oh, she left me alone because she had a nerve. No, you left me alone because you don't want to get fucked up in the job force. That's why you didn't hit no nerve with me. You was looking just like all these other weird ass bitches that be stalking me. I don't know you, hoe. And you know she followed me over the big man TVs too. LaDawn, she had her, you know how piece of me having her kids come out here and say hi, intels, whatever the fuck. She had her kids bringing them up one by one. She said, say hi, tell them you need some Wingstop. Tell them you need this. And this is after she was dry begging, they said she was dry begging for something. I forgot what they said it was. But they said she was dry begging. And then it was like, after a while, she was like, oh, y'all still ain't cash at me. Then she started bringing her kids on and said, y'all say hi and tell the people that you need Wingstop. Like she was telling them what to say. And they repeated it. They was like, hi, can y'all please send us some money for Wingstop? That's what I said. Wow. Why would you have your... She claims she not new. I know she started going live. I see her in the chat for like a couple of weeks, or maybe a month at best. And she says she's down with the trifecta. Remember I told you I was going to figure it out? Because you couldn't tell by her chat when she was going live. She had everybody that was ops. Like she had Lady Nika and Yaya with a mod stick. I can't think of the rest, but I was like, she's doing that old trick. You know, where they go around kissing all the big CC's ass, giving them mod sticks, you know, being in their chat, blowing smoke and rainbows up their ass. Yeah, she one of those. Nothing we haven't seen before. But she claims she not new. I don't know what sector she from. But you know, they love picking up these people, especially to have to come attack people. So I just know I got a clip. I got to look at my Instagram, but I got a clip about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. Computer back bringing up my wish list. Why? You out here begging. Brianna begs for everything. Everything. She even had the nerve to beg for meal prep. And y'all know goddamn well that bitch don't know nothing about no motherfucking meal prep. Or she would know it doesn't require any money, ho. Only thing is required is a balanced diet and you preparing your food ahead of time. Bitch, you done got bigger since the Ozempics. You ain't meal prepping, ho. See, everything I say, they take my commentary from my real life and they bring it over to their page and start begging for it because they don't know what they're doing. Because I remember I was telling you, well, my daughter, she just moved into her apartment. And my daughter clearly, I'm showing y'all the back of her so y'all can see clearly my daughter is serious about her diet. You know, she runs track. Well, she don't, not anymore. I mean, she runs for fun now, but you know, she doesn't do it professionally anymore. But I was telling my daughter, because she works and she go to college, that she should meal prep to make sure she has like a healthy balance. Because sometimes it get hectic and it get busy. She's not taking no easy college courses. So, you know, in order to make sure she's eating right every day, she needs to meal prep. What up, Dreamy? Yeah, I've never seen her before. That I've not seen her around until recently, Miss Rhonda. And only thing I know is she just was following me around the chat, always talking to me. I'm like, let me block this hoe. Because you're not gonna keep harassing me in the chat. If you don't like me, you shouldn't spend half of your time in the comments talking to me, bitch. Go away. Dreamy, that say what's up? Good morning. You said, yeah, he don't. You have a right to have a reason. He don't like black women. He came over here telling y'all he came over here to support a white woman. And then, you know, he had the nerve to come in my chat. He was blocked immediately. Get your racist ass out of here, bitch. I don't deal with no self-hating ass niggas. You got me fucked up. Get your self-hating ass on. That's what I'm saying. It be the bitches that think they're above it but need black women. You go to a fucking Asian and let them help build your channel. But you know, these dummies gonna do it. Let them. I ain't mad at it. I ain't helping them. That's what I'm trying to say. Uppity avoids all these dusty ass niggas and bitches, but yet they still want to come follow me. Like, no, leave me alone. I don't deal with you weirdos for a reason. I know how to navigate. Just like that ugly nigga Pills. That nigga is ugly and broke and crippled. He gonna get on the link mad because I was handling the fuck out that ugly bitch LaDon. Now she got her kids online begging. Girl, did you not see that you lost that battle? Did you not see that you lost that battle? And then you went and made yourself a bigger L by having your kids come online begging strangers. After giving a speech, they said she gave a speech about me being impoverished. Who's impoverished? Like I said, I live in low income housing and I'm proud of it. You know how long the waiting list is in New York City? And there's plenty of nurses living in low income housing in New York City too, due to the cost of living and depending on how many kids they got or how big their family is. See, it goes by your income and your family size. If the nurse is a single mom like her with no daddy in the picture, she had to go snatch up another woman because no nigga wanted her ugly ass. Yeah, she could be in low income houses because she don't have no extra income to help her. Now you might not qualify for food stamp. Yeah, yeah. She started making a concert. She says she's down with the trifecta. So that's probably. Remember I told you I was gonna figure out who the fuck was sending her for me. And out of the trifecta, I know it gotta be computer back. But you know she always sent Lady Nika out there as a shield to act like it's not her. Like she's so unbothered. No, bitch, you're not unbothered. Because you was just talking about my wish list the other day. Talking about how she about to beg for her felon boyfriend that she claimed got his own business. So she said she was about to beg for school supplies for all those kids. Bitch, you're not the mother. You wouldn't know about the resources in the city because you're not the mother. And clearly anybody with having babies by a nigga with 2011 kids, they used to donations. Because they know that nigga ain't gonna do nothing with the kids. He got 2011 kids and been locked up more I bet you majority of his kids' life. Them girls are used to getting free school supplies. But computer bag, they used to free school supplies and computer bag check. And that's what they getting. So computer bag said she was gonna go to a piece of school thing and beg on behalf of the felon's kids. And then that's when Pizza switched it. You see this slick shade they be doing. He does. Pizza said, "Oh, it's for the teachers now." Yeah, yeah. New York City is very expensive. So I'm not gonna brag about paying high cost of rent unless I'm renting to own. I don't think it's a flex to be paying a large amount of rent. It's just not. I got too much other shit to do. My bad, I had a little gas. But so yeah. So she was out here following me, trying to call me poor. And look how easy it was. And then I'm telling you, I bring them out. When I posted that $100 Miss Regina gave me for school supplies, baby, they couldn't take. She brought her kids right on out because I guess she said she was begging. They said she was begging for something. Hey, Gigi, I forgot what she was begging for. I forgot what they said she was begging for because they didn't send me the clip, so I don't want to lie. But they said she was begging for something, and then they sent me a clip. They said, "Girl, you're not gonna believe this shit." And it was a clip. She brought both of her daughters up. I think it was two girls. It might have been three. She brought both of them up and told her daughters to directly beg the chat because she had been asking them for money, and I guess they didn't give it, so she wanted to bring her kids. Girl, I have never, and I would never have Nyla come in front of this stage and be like, "Nyla, say hi and ask for money." No, 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 no. That's crazy. Hold on a second. Good morning, Gigi. Hi, boo. When you going live again? I need to go mess with your people. What the hell? Yeah, yeah, I would never do that. I would never have Nyla out here begging. That's wild. You don't teach your children to beg from strangers, bitch. You never make that okay. Okay? Like even in the street, when people like directly give your kids something and don't ask you first, I don't like that, because you don't teach your kids to take from strangers. You never know what an adult intentions is behind that shit. That's not cool to have your kids out here panhandling, especially not while you posing as a rich bitch. Nala would never hoe, never ever ever, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What she would do, because it's a store. Every time Nala goes, she go behind the counter and she take what she want. But that's not necessarily begging. But they always tell her to take whatever she want. But like, we have an understanding, okay? But wherever I go, people see Nala and they like to give herself, but they ask me first. They don't go directly up to my child and hand her anything, because you don't do that with children. You don't have children interacting with adults that have a need, and especially adults that you haven't vetted and don't know what their intentions are. That's how kids get snatched, bitch. And your kid didn't even hesitate. You told them to beg, and it was like they was used to begging. So I don't know, but I definitely want you to come through when I do the Ollie. Okay, boo, let me know. You know I love your panels. Yeah, she claims to have money. She claims to be a nurse. She claims she know what it like. She says she came from poverty. It look like you still in that bitch. But I ain't gonna even put that on people in poverty, because just because you in poverty don't mean you have no morals and you're not a good mother to your children. Because to me, that's a red flag as a mama. That means you will sell your kids out. Why would you put your kids out here to be begging complete strangers, and you had them do it in person? You that pressed for money that you would actually have your kids ask because you asking wasn't enough? Maybe they didn't want to give you shit. You was talking about your cash app. You was floating your cash app. If they wanted to give it to you, they was gonna give it to you. Now, what you should have did was require a fee for them bitches that sent you on a mission about me. See, you got embarrassed, humiliated for the free. That's what happened to you. You didn't even require a payment first. Why didn't you make these people give you some money before they had you coming out here and get embarrassed by me? Why you ain't asking why they didn't do what they sell? Because they already know how that turned out for their ass. Well, I will never like computer back. I would never like computer back. And computer back controls the other two. So I don't have an issue with Lady Nika or Pizza, but that hasn't stopped them in the past. And I don't have an issue with them now. But you know, computer back wants to like computer back is very sneaky and like to sit back and have her hands clean. So yeah, it makes sense. And that's what she started saying. I'm with it. Because remember, I told you I was gonna figure out who sent that bitch. And after I embarrassed the hell out of her, she admitted it. She down with the trifecta. Good for you, bitch. So if you down with the trifecta, why do y'all got a mind stick and on the rest of them people? See, you're telling on yourself, ho. If you was that down with the trifecta, y'all wouldn't have a mind stick. And who else had a mind stick over there? I can't remember. Only thing I know is this bitch was following me and I didn't know her. I just seen her in the chat recently. And then one day I guess because of the algorithm, she came up in my thing. I'm not subscribed to her. She came up in my feed when I had dipped in her chat for a second. I'm like, oh, okay. And she only had like 330 something subscribers. And then Lady Nika really started pushing her. And I'm pretty sure Computer Back told her to. And Lady Nika's like, oh, that's my kid. That's what I said, I don't have a problem with Lady Nika. I just need to let her know her kids ain't safe from me. You better get your kids together if you don't want them getting embarrassed. But it seemed like I ain't got to do much. They constantly, why all her kids begging through kids? Official Peen Sucker did the same thing. Brianna called his daughters ugly after he tried to call my child ugly, and his daughters came out as being ugly. Like I said, it'd be projection. Then he want to show them, but he got to hide the face. But remember, he was showing them before. He used to come out here crying. He would curse black women out. Remember that time he cursed somebody out about something, and then he gonna turn around and cry the next day about another black woman's probably talking about somebody here that he did, son got killed, and he just crying. It had nothing to do with him. And now he got his, and of course he had to throw it in. And I got to throw my baby party at Chuck E. Cheese. Nigga, you crying because you don't got the money to throw a party at Chuck E. Cheese? You crying Are you okay? Hey, Lady Nika. He said, we are all adults and I like all of you, so it has nothing to do with me up here. Lady Nika, I said computer back since you out here. I didn't say you I just said I don't have a problem with you, Lady Nika. I don't have a problem with you. What up, Pisces 88? Yeah, thank you. I was sleeping, child. I was thinking about waking her up early to go to Wendy's because she really liked Wendy's, but I realized there's no Wendy's close to me. It's a Wendy's by her school though. Usually when I take her to school, we go by there. And they got 99¢. You hear that, LaDon? You don't gotta be out here begging. Get up early in the morning. If your kids like going out to eat, Wendy's got 99¢. You could get a sausage, egg, and cheese, a chicken biscuit, or a bacon, egg, and cheese. Nala gets the bacon and egg with no cheese. And then they got the 2 for $3. You can get a sandwich, a coffee, or some tater fries. And I get the coffee and I get Nala the fries. And I drink the coffee. See how you work it out? Okay. No, I just found it strange that she was attacking me after Computer Back was crying about my wish list, and then you started promoting her. But I was just saying, bro, Lady Nika, you was on the panel. I'm not asking, but maybe you might want to tell her in private why she got her daughters out here begging strangers for Wingstop. That's not good. That's not good, especially after attacking me and claiming she's so rich and shit. What up, Jackson? I'm serious. I was gonna take Nala to Wendy's. Because Nala love that 99¢, bacon and cheese. And over here, you're going to pay. I swear to God, I tell them to put no cheese on Nala, and they still charge me $5. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't you put to take off at least $1 for the cheese? Because it seems like they charge you $1 for. If you ask for an extra slice, they'll put $1 on it. But whatever. Yeah, but Nala's sleeping. Hold on. The tears are for payola. I know. He was crying about he was crying. He had just cursed some black woman out. But I don't know what's going on with your children, Lady Nika. But every time they got to come out here with their kids, I don't think I ever see you coming out here bringing your grandson out or any of your children begging. So maybe you need to tell them to be more like their mama. Because ODS, he was cursing black women out. Then he turned around and started crying over somebody else's trauma. And then threw in there, he had to throw a party at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, Chuck E. Cheese? Baby, do you know my cousins, and mind you, they are security guards, like the ones that be in my building. They ain't did nothing special because they going to college. They're trying to advance their career, but they ain't took nothing but an AI certificate. I think one of them has moved up to like a supervisor position just because of her work ethic. And she got one child though, one girl. Do you know where she throws her daughter birthday party? Like most of the other kids I know, like these people that have kids in their 20s in New York City, they got like y'all know how I be taking all of the open play. Open play is only available during certain hours because people rent those out for parties. So they take over the whole thing. So it's like you having an inside part for your child's party. And them shits are expensive. Like I was thinking about doing one for Nyla, but I was like, I don't have enough friends. I mean, like who I was gonna invite, you know? And I'm not paying all that money just for like 2 or 3 kids. No, I'd rather just take Nala with her friends and let them be in open play and have a cake. That's what we did one time. But the majority of the kids I know, and I'm saying they kids to me because I'm 45, they like in their mid-20s to late 20s. They throwing their kids' birthday parties at these open plays, and them shits is not cheap. So a overgrown man that's constantly cursing women out, begging for a party at Chuck E. Cheese, that's crazy work to me. Now she coming out here, having her daughters come out here. She introducing them, talking about ask them for some Wingstop. Tell them you need some Wingstop. And her kids is begging. I wonder if she got it. Or she just humiliated herself again for nothing. But Lady Nikki, you know I ain't got no problem with you. Much love to you. Much love to you. I ain't had a problem with you. But I just feel like Computer Back, because she started complaining about my wish list, which I haven't even promoted no. I need to start promoting more. But yeah, they always bring up my wish list randomly. I don't talk about no wish list they got. They don't know what I have wish list. They be begging for meal prep and they fat as hell, not meal prepping. Just listening to my lives. And I don't come out here like I could show y'all my older kids' wish list, but I want my kids don't want to be a how I feel, how I look saying my older kids don't want to be associated with this beef sector shit, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's not so much knowledge associated. It's just that she's with me. So y'all gonna know she's here. We here, me and Nala together, 24 fucking 7, bitch. That's how it goes, you know. But my older kids, they don't want to be associated with it, especially after I did that shit with her day sister. So now my daughter, she don't even want to be talking in the background because she said, y'all weird. She don't understand why y'all tried that with her sister. So now my older daughter, most of the time, y'all don't even know when she's here. Because, you know, she's always coming to check on her mama. But I just did a wish list that I paid for myself. Because how I look saying my older daughter don't want to be bothered. But can y'all please buy her wish list? No, I took care of that. I budgeted and took care of that. That's why I said thank you for the people that helped with my pink kitchen, because that's something I wanted for me. And you guys know, as a parent, every time you want to do something for yourself, it turns around your kids need something. And you think it would get less, it would get cheaper when they get older, but it doesn't. But shout out to y'all, because the people that supported my wishes, the people that support my cash app, and the people that support my page, because eventually it's going to get monetized. And that's going to be extra money for me. But like I said, when I move, I'm going to have this as like some extra money. But yeah, I paid, I just cleared my daughter's wish list. Well, I didn't clear all of it. I still got some more stuff to get. But she had a long ass wish list. My son wish list, I cleared it. But because that was his birthday wish list. So I cleared that. I did like half my daughter. My son's birthday was in June 1st. So I did majority of my daughter's wish, the important stuff, right before his birthday. Then I did his wish list. I cleared it out. And then I just got all the rest of the important stuff off my wish list. So she got all her bedding, everything she needed that was important, done. And I got like a $50 balance on my light bill because I'm about to take Nala out for vacation next week. So I want to make sure all my bills are overpaid, because you never know what you're going to be spending when we out there. So that way next month, I won't have too much of a burden on me. That's how you do it. Yeah. Wait, like Nika said, uppity, I messed with LaDon when CC was a pubeck calling me a mom. It's just a sign of respect and love for me. Like a problem with LaDon. I didn't know Bree mentioned. Yeah, she did. And Lady Nika, I don't know why, because I was letting her live. Yeah, she mentioned me, and she used me as a reason that she was going to beg on behalf of her felon and kids, because she said I had a wish list. So I had one wish list. Everybody had wish lists on here. Everybody stayed begging on here. People asked me to get a wish list because certain people don't have cash apps. And my cash app ain't even 2 years old. I never had a cash app. When I used to cash app people here before, I used to have to go and ask other people to use their cash app, because majority of my friends don't even have a cash app. And then finally the B sector was like, uppity, why you just don't get a cash app yourself? And I said, you know what? Let me get one. And I did it. But prior to that, I used to have to run around finding people I know in this area, which used to be my weed people. Can I please give you this money, and can you cash app it to this person to support people? Because I didn't have one, but now I do. Shout out to my cash app. But yeah, she came out here having her kids beg. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lady Nick. I don't see a problem with my wish list either. And people have told me add more stuff to it. But like I said, I'm not a greedy person. And I know it's school time back. So like I said, it'll probably be like late September that I add more to it, because I do for Nala myself. So, you know, and I recognize people got their own kids and their own issues. So I don't try to be greedy. So yeah. Good morning, Voodoo. But yeah, she was over there trying to talk about I'm impoverished. But yeah, she got her kids begging for Wingstop. Are you okay, bitch? Mm-mm. Anytime Nala go to a fast food restaurant and I just try to tell her no, they'll give her shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, when we go to the stores, I tell Nala no. They give her shit. And that's why Nala doesn't understand no right now, because I have a problem with giving it to, and it, you know, everybody be fighting against me to put Nala on punishment. Because when Nala act up in the streets and she want a candy or she want a toy, I'd be like, no. And the store people like, oh, she's too cute. Don't tell her that. She's a baby. Like, she's 6. And they'll give it to her. So, it is what it is. But they always ask me first. And I'll be like, okay, because I don't want to look like the bad person. Oh, my aunt just texted me something about my mentor. All right, Auntie, she must hear my lie. You said Nala her fried money. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, boo. See what I'm talking about? This is what they do to me. But Nala wasn't acting up. She was actually pretty good because her daddy replaced her tablet. That's why I was able to hit a panel and not have her screaming in the background. Because Nala been mad, but she doesn't understand. She broke all those electronics. And when I told her dad, I left him a nice, nasty message. I said, your daughter ain't going to be watching shit. Because she just broke, because I had upgraded my phone and I gave her my old phone after I just bought her tablet and she broke it. She broke that phone the other day when I was on live. And I bet you he flew over here today with a new tablet. And he said he coming back today. I don't know if he buying her another tablet or a TV. I don't know yet. I'll see when he comes. But yeah, he ain't let her be without no electronics. And he already know he don't give me enough money for that shit. I pay my bills. Now I gotta go school shopping. You know what I'm saying? So I budget all of that. The only thing I'm not buying Nala yet is shoes. Cause it would be just my luck. I'm traumatized ever since that one year I had bought my son all those shoes early for school. And then by the time September came, I think I bought him the shoes in June or July because they had a sale. By the time September came, he never even got a chance to wear them. His foot already had grew. But for some my girls, they don't grow as fast, but they be growing. So I don't know. So ever since then, I've been traumatized. So now they're gonna get her sneakers in September, like a couple of days before she starts school. Because our school don't start here until September 4th. So 4th or 5th, whatever. But now the last day of school, she's in summer school. That's on August 13th. But what y'all won't see is me having Nala up here begging. No, 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 no. And they still won't leave Nala alone. Y'all never see me have Nala come on here begging. What do you think she could talk or not? Trust me, she know how to ask for what she want. She'll tell you, give me this or give me that in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, lady nigga. Yeah, she do. But yeah, she gets spoiled by everybody here. Like my whole area. I know Nala gonna miss when I move. Everybody around here, all the supermarkets, all the stores. One of the stores, he called Nala Miss Grumpy because she never speak to him, but he stay giving her free slushy. Hey, grandma love, how you doing, boo? See what I'm talking about? So you know what I'm talking about. It must be the boys. He's 6. Oh, wow. He's taller than no, 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 no. My son is 6'4". He almost as tall as my son. My son is 6'4". His dad is 6'4". He might grow a little bit more. You never know. What is he? My son is 22 now. I think it stops at 25. Yeah, my son is huge, but his daddy is tall. My son just thick like me. His dad is really skinny. He got a dad body now, but his dad been skinny all his life. His son's, but yeah, I can never do that. So I just want you bitches to stop. Stop calling me poor and then having your kids come online begging. That's not a good look, especially from people you don't even know. And your kids is way too comfortable begging. Way too comfortable. I couldn't do that. No. So why you calling me poor? Make sure you got your kids Wingstop money, okay? Because that wasn't a good look to have your kids come online begging. Now everybody finna be talking about it. Like I said, I'm just not used to these nurses in the B sector. I tell you, I don't know about them. I can see if they said they was a teacher, because teachers, they don't get paid enough. But I don't even know no teachers in here begging like that. Only thing they said that was a good thing when Peter said she's gonna get, and I think she should, because that's why I get to my daughter's teachers every year. Like I said, for knowledge school supplies, they just want you to have the book bag, change your clothes, wipes. Hey, Deanna. This lady named LaDon that's new. She had her girls come online, Deanna. She just had finished calling me impoverished. She just finished calling me impoverished and poor. And then she turned around. They said she was begging for something. I don't know what it was. because they didn't send me the clip of that. But they was like, she was begging for something her whole life. And then she was like, oh, y'all ain't give me no money. Well, my girls need this. And then she brought her girls on the line and had them directly beg. She introduced them. She told them to say hi. They all said hi. And she said, now can you tell them that y'all need some money for Wingstop? Y'all hungry or some shit like that. I said, well, damn. All this chasing uppity and you didn't even get a cash app first. I'm telling you, people, when they send y'all after uppity, because I'm going to embarrass you, I'm going to clown you, I'm going to do all of that. So you might as well get your cash app first, because you're not going to win. You're not. And see, Nala's still going to get her cash app, and I ain't have to beg. But I would never, because Nala Daddy is going to come support. Like I said, he brought me my money early because he wanted to bring Nala her tablet early. Because I told him I'm not buying her nothing else. And he knew I was serious by the messages. That man ran up here with a new tablet because I was sick of it. So yep, he came and brought Nala her new. They was like, oh yeah. Y'all check how much this costs if y'all think. See? And Nala, when Nala saw her daddy, she already knew what time it was. She was jumping and happy for joy because she already know he was coming in there with a new goddamn tablet, which is why she don't learn her lesson. That's why I didn't want to tell him at first, but I already had her without a device for like 3-4 days, and I broke down and bought her one because I was trying to go for a week. She did that, but maybe because I bought her a cheap tablet. This is the tablet I bought her. Hold on, let me tell you. But I ain't got it like her daddy. Her daddy worked. I don't got no job. And no, this is not a free tablet. For people like, oh, this is a free. It's not. This is the one I got for Metro PCS. See, that's the tablet I got her in front of the box. Nala put that right underwater because she's spoiled. She like, this ain't the tablet I'm used to. Nala treated it like it was a piece of shit. And she put it underwater the same day. And she can't talk, but that's probably why she did it. I don't know if let me see if I can see it. You see the water? You can still see the water. I guess Nala said, you gonna cheat me like no cheat. I can't do shit with that tablet. She put it right underwater, like, let me get my real tablet. This is what she was looking for. That's the tablet she was looking for. And I guess because I ain't buy her that. She's like, nope, I'm not doing that. I bet you that's probably why she did it. Because I promise you, she had that tablet that I got her for a good 2 hours. And I turned around, she had put it in the sink underwater. I said, oh my God, this child of mine. Then I upgraded my phone, gave her my other phone. She got mad when I was on live the other day for no reason, threw it and broke it. Like, girl. So I told her daddy, I said, that's it. That is it. I'm not buying her nothing. I don't care. She can't look at my phone either. I don't want her looking at my phone. You better hurry with her goddamn tablet because she about to be one miserable child. And he came the next night. I wasn't expecting him to come Saturday because I was telling him to come early on Saturday. He came yesterday. And which is crazy because that was the one day I finally got her to lay down with me. And she was upset. She was upset about it, but she was laying down. And then he was knocking on. I'm like, who the hell? But it was her dad. So he came in, he brought her the tablet, he gave my money early. But he's supposed to give me more. But he said he gonna do it next week because I gotta because I gotta do her school shopping. But like I told him, she got out the 13th. So the next week we're going to Legoland for 2 days and 1 night. That should be enough for her to ride all the rides, And my older kid's supposed to be coming. See, that's what I'm trying to finalize. Because I need to know how to budget this. Because my son is good for saying, I'm coming. And then the last minute, he going to be like, oh, I got plans. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, son. I'm telling you, these boys act like they too good to hang with their mama when they get to a certain age. At least my daughter always show up. If you have a man, you should never have to beg for shit. That part. Well, she got a woman. Let her tell it. She's supposed to be a lesbian. But oh yeah, that's another. I'm glad you brought that up. Somebody said that she was over there caping for men. I told you, I ain't never met so many male identified studs until I came to the B sector. I'm like, this is new to me. The studs I know, they used to walk around with a strap on. They thought they was what? Be adjusting into everything. It was weird. It was funny. But yeah, I got no problem with you, Lady Nika. I'm just saying, whoever sent her, and I think it was computer back, she needs to give them people a cash app first, but she can't do it because she's waiting for a piece of school thing so she can go over there and beg for her felon and kids. Like that nigga's a whole felon and been in jail all them kids' life. They mothers are used to begging. They mothers used to begging you and the government. Period. So yeah, I just came on here to make you hoes mad. Never forget, bitch. I don't have a job, but Nala Daddy does. Nala Daddy does, and he gonna take care of his. Absolutely. Or he'll be down at that motherfucking courthouse. Let me stop playing. I ain't never put nobody in child support, but I will if I have to. But I don't think I will ever have to. Oh yeah, and then Peter Panel Killer, he came up there with his ugly broke ass. See, this nigga's mad because when I be talking about how I don't see nobody potential, because I don't. I don't. I only see potential in my son and my cousins and stuff like that that are young. Because I know them. I know who raised them. So I know what they're capable of. I don't know why you dusty niggas like Peter Panel Killer, damn near 60, balding, broke, online like a bitch in women business. He jumped on the panel after claiming he don't like me. Well, bitch, why are you jumping on the panel to address me about a begging bitch? You need to, Peter Panel Killer, see what I'm talking about? LaDon, all my haters are broke. Peter Pan could jump on the link, but he can't give your kids no Wingstop money because he broke himself. Okay, he on here with his hand out. He's on here with his hand out, bitch. So maybe I need to follow J Dummy. Her haters seem to have it bad. Her haters is putting out $400 or $500 just to keep off a link. Imagine all the wings your kids can get. You better follow J Dummy ass around. Leave me alone, because my haters are broke, bitch. Got your kids out here begging. And you over here following, clout chasing me. I ain't got it. But I'll see you guys later. I'm debating on it because I like playing my little intros, and StreamYard is playing themselves. They said, oh no, bitch, you cancel your StreamYard. You only get to play one video. That's it. I thought I was being slick, but I guess StreamYard is slicker. They said, we'll let you upload these shits, but you ain't about to play them. All you can do is look at that shit. Right? So you know the feeling grandma, like my son be hurting my feelings. Not that he cares. He'll be like, Mom, I love you. I'm like, okay, but why you don't want to hang out? Like, damn, I feel like I ain't seen this man in years. It feels like it. But you know, like I told him this summer he ain't got no choice. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. He coming to hang out with us. Even if he doesn't want to go on the overnight trip, he needs to come at least hang out with us for a day. We could go out to eat and go to Ride Playland or something like that. Again, you know what I'm saying? But he needs to come. My daughter makes it all the way from college to come visit, you know? So he could come hang out with his mama. Them girls will be there when he get back. But that's the only thing I came to say because, you know, they calling me broken and impoverished, but, you know, they out here having their kids beg for Wingstop. I've never. So Nala just got up. Thank you for the French fry money. I appreciate it. I appreciate Queen Voodoo. I'm letting him have his life. I just want one day. One day. Like, what is wrong with one day? I'm not playing with him. He gonna spend one day with us this summer. He got to do it. I don't want to hear it. But I really appreciate you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And remember, if they're gonna send you after uppity, get a cash out first. Don't be having, this is the wrong sector to have your kids coming out here begging. But it's never a right time to have your young children comfortable begging strangers that they don't know. It could lead to crazy things. But you know what? Don't listen to me. Keep hating on uppity. My kids will be safe and covered by me or they damn daddy. You guys have a great day. Yeah, he can make time for family. That's what I'm saying. I just want one day. I understand. He's new to life, and you know, I get it. I get it. Trust me. But I wasn't as strict as I was going. I grew up in a Pentecostal household. We wasn't even allowed to go across the street by ourselves. I ain't do that to them. So yeah, so he could spend the time with me. But I'll see you guys around these YouTube streets. Nala is up, and we're gonna go get her feet and nails done. Okay, because I done finished paying all my bills. Now it's time that I gotta get her feet and nails done. Yeah, because Nala, she's into that. Lady, you guys, chef kisses. Mwah. See you guys around the streets. And remember, don't bring your kids online begging. Instead of being a do-girl for free, get a cash app first. At least some Wingstop money. 20 or $25 should cover that. Lady, you guys. Mwah.